guys. So here we are, lesson 18. We're going to continue learning about scale factor. And so we discovered last lesson that scale factor, unit rate, and the constant of proportionality are all pretty much the exact same thing. So we're going to use that to figure out the actual dimensions of a basketball court. So we need to first think about our equation. And so we need to think back, what is the equation when you have a constant? And so remember that is y equals kx. So we know there is a constant, and it tells us here 1 inch corresponds to 15 feet. Well, that tells me I'm going to need to do a conversion so that I can figure out my constant, because I can't convert and use 1 inch and 15 feet. So I know that if I have 15 feet and 1 inch, there are 12 inches and 1 foot, right? So you need to compare your inches to feet, and so there's 12 inches and 1 foot, and so you would multiply 15 by 12 to get 180 inches. And so we're going to use the equation y equals 180x, because that 180 just represents that for 1 inch of the drawing, that corresponds to 180 inches of the actual length. And so we are going to first make a table. So we have the scale, and then we have the actual. And we need to compare a couple different things. We need to look at all of the different sides of this. And so the first thing I'm going to write is I'm going to show you that in the scale drawing, 1 inch is equal to 180 inches or 15 feet. So then in our scale picture, there is a side that is 2 inches. And there is a side that's 1 2/3 inches. And so we need to use that equation to figure out the actual lengths. So I'm going to use my y equals, and they give me the x numbers. So 180 times 2, and that would show me that it was 360 inches. And then I need to divide by 12 inches to get my feet. So it would be 30 feet long. Then I'm going to do it again for that next number. So I'm going to take my equation y equals 180x, and for my x, I'm going to plug in 1 2/3. Maybe 1 2/3. So I guess we're going to have to use that. And so I need to then make that an improper fraction. Y equals 180 times 5/3, which then that equals 300 inches, and divide that by 12, and I would get that it's 25 feet. So there you have the scale of 1 to 180 inches or 15 feet. And then the actual basketball court would be 30 feet by 25 feet. So you're always going to want to use that equation, figure out the equation, and then use your equation to fill out a table comparing the scale to the actual numbers. I hope that helped. You're going to have a couple example problems coming on.